I never thought I'd be the one to tell this story. You see, I was just a man. Well, not just any man, but this was Egypt as I knew it. A land of glory and suffering, of pharaohs and slaves.
Our God will send a deliverer. Faith can move mountains and part seas.
But when, grandfather? When will he come?
Patience, little one. God's time is not our time.
I was raised as a prince of Egypt, but my heart, it belonged to my people, the Hebrews. I couldn't stand by and watch their suffering. But what could one man do against the might of Egypt?
Moses,
Here I am.
I have seen the misery of my people in Egypt. I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people out of Egypt.
But I am nobody. I can't even speak well. How can I confront Pharaoh? In that moment, I realized, sometimes the most unlikely person can change the world. Let my people go.
Who is this God of yours that I should obey him? I do not know your God, and I will not let Israel go.
And so it began. A showdown between the God of the Hebrews and the gods of Egypt. A battle that would shake the very foundations of the world. The first plague came without warning. I still remember the moment when the waters turned to blood. It was as if the very lifeblood of Egypt had been tainted. Behold, Pharaoh, the Lord has turned the waters of Egypt to blood. This is but a taste of his power.
Your parlor tricks do not impress me, Moses.
But it was only the beginning. What came next? Well, it was beyond anything I could have imagined. The very fabric of nature seemed to unravel before our eyes.
Look, Mother! The sky is raining frogs!
This is no blessing, child. This is a curse.
With each plague, I felt the weight of my responsibility grow. The power flowing through me was terrifying. I could see the suffering it caused, and yet I knew it was necessary.
Brother, look. Even Pharaoh's magicians cannot replicate this plague.
Perhaps now he will listen. Perhaps now he will see the truth.
No, Moses, I will not yield. Egypt will not bow to your God.
I couldn't understand Pharaoh's stubbornness. Couldn't he see the suffering of his people? How much more would it take to open his eyes?
Haven't you brought enough suffering upon us? Leave us be!
Even our own people doubt us now. How can we continue?
Have faith, brother. God is with us. We must trust in his plan.
The sight of so much pain, it almost broke me. I questioned everything. My purpose, my faith, even God's plan. How could this be the path to our freedom?
Come back to us, Moses. Forget this foolish quest. Remember the life you once had.
I can't. My people need me. This is my destiny. In that moment of doubt, I felt more alone than ever before. But little did I know, the true test was yet to come. The plagues would only grow more severe. The plagues had changed Egypt, and they had changed me. But our journey was far from over. The greatest challenges still lay ahead. I wandered into the desert, lost in my doubts, the weight of my mission crushing me with each step.
Moses, my servant, why do you doubt?
Lord, I am not strong enough for this task.
It is not your strength, but mine that will free your people.
In that moment, I understood. I was merely the instrument of a power beyond imagination. This is your last chance. Release my people or face the consequences.
Your threats mean nothing, Moses. I will not bow to your God or your demands.
The sky itself seemed to tear open, raining down destruction unlike anything I'd ever seen.
The gods have abandoned us!
Our crops, they're destroying everything.
It's not over yet, brother. The darkness that fell, it was more than just the absence of light. It was palpable, terrifying.
Brother, what comes next?
The final plague, the most terrible of all. Mark your doors with the blood of a lamb. Stay inside. What comes next will change everything.
Will we be safe?
Have faith. God will protect his people. As we prepared for that fateful night, I couldn't help but wonder, at what cost would our freedom come? I never imagined it would come to this. The final plague. It was beyond anything we had seen before. Stay inside. Do not leave your homes until morning. Trust in the Lord's protection.
Will this truly protect us?
Have faith. God has not brought us this far to abandon us now. As midnight approached, a hush fell over the land. It was as if all of Egypt was holding its breath, awaiting the judgment to come. Lord, if there is another way. And then, it began.
Enough, go. Take your people and leave us.
The time has come. We journey to the land promised to our fathers. It was a sight I never thought I'd see. My people, free at last, marching towards a new future.
Look, brother, they carry the bones of Joseph as he requested.
A promise kept. We go to the land of our ancestors. But our journey, it was far from over.
Moses, the sea, how will we cross?
The Lord will make a way.